Hi, this is Joe with the iPod Repair Clinic. I'm going to show you a very simple uh, service that I do. It's a battery upgrade on an iPod Classic. It's probably the most common service that I've been asked to do. I'll show you what I have here in front of me. Stop it. Here we have a 7th generation iPod Classic, 160 gig. Not in the best shape, but all they're asking for is a battery. I'm using an 850 mAh battery, which is pretty strong for that size. I'm going to start with exposing a corner of the iPod, and a lot of you have seen this. What you want to do is just kind of put a flat screwdriver in the corner and use your spudger tool and start knocking down the clips. Sometimes you have to open it a little bit wider to get in there. There you go. And what we're going to do is just kind of knock down all the clips that are holding the face. Not using any blades, not using any knives. Just exposing the gap. And you start working your way around the other side. There you go. Sometimes the bezels have a tendency to fall apart. Not a problem. I'll go ahead and replace it or re-glue it. All right, so once we have it open, don't pull too hard. And then the battery, you just pull straight out. You see, this is an original battery. Looks like somebody's been inside of this thing because I see the bezel is all torn up. But anyhow, this is the original battery. You can see somebody's been inside because the tape has been kind of not seated properly. But anyhow, what you want to do, the battery comes right up, and do not pull too hard because sometimes they put a little glue on the hold switch right there. All right, what we're going to do is just test the iPod to make sure that it is only a battery issue and not something more serious. So what you're going to do is just push it in with your finger. As you notice, I've never touched the outer part of the battery connector because that will inevitably destroy the connector and break it off the board. All right, let's see if this wakes up. I'm going to give it a little listen because I have a fear that, oh, it's gone. It's beautiful. Okay, it did wake up. It probably has a lot of, oh, you see, it has only 620 megabytes free. That means this iPod is so full that it's going to be very sluggish, and it's probably a good candidate for a 250 gigabyte upgrade to flash. So that's something I'm going to discuss with the owner. But as it looks right here, that's really all it needs is a new battery and a new bezel. All right, so that's all we're going to do right at this point. But I'll be in touch with the owner of this iPod and find out if they want to do any cosmetic changes because it is kind of ragged looking. The back is kind of worn, but this is a great opportunity to offer a cosmetic upgrade. All right, well, thank you for attending another one of my sessions, but that's all it takes to change a battery. All right. Hi, this is Joe with the iPod Repair Clinic. If you found value in my service, please compensate me. It's iPodsurgeon@gmail.com. I'm happy to help any of you online if you need any specific problems resolved that I can do over the phone. But again, you can send me something at iPodsurgeon@gmail.com. I'd appreciate that. And PayPal me, that'd be great. Thank you so much.